Something's been driving me crazy.
Crazy.
When I finish and go out there, I'm going to straighten all the posters and the pictures too. You know what I mean, don't you? Yes. I'm a certified laughter yoga instructor. Does anyone here know laughter yoga? Oh, yay! No laughter poses. I mean, no yoga poses. Laughter, yes. So in laughter yoga, what we do, the acupressure points in your palm of your hand correlate with the energy meridians in your body, creating energy. So we clap in the namaste position. So let's do that. Excellent, you follow directions well. And then we put in some childlike play, and it goes like this. Very good, yay! Can you do that? Very good, yay! Okay, let's take it from the top. 3 claps. 3 claps. Oh my gosh, I'm so good at this. Did I say I was certified? No, okay. 3 claps. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and childlike play. Very good, yay! Now you're all energized and you know what to do for me at the end of my set. So this stand-up comedy, boy, oh boy, is it ever painful. Rates right up there with giving birth, you know, labor pains. Yeah, it takes about 9 months for a good delivery. It's a similarity. And after that, it's just one big joke. And you swear you'll never do it again, but you do. And when it's finally over, you're so relieved. And while I was sitting down there, I could swear my water broke. So computer dating is a big thing these days, and I must admit I'm one of those that's sort of on the hook with Plenty of Fish. They call this dating site Plenty of Fish, or Plenty of Bottom Feeders, depending on your luck. As a kid, I never really saw the point in fishing because, you know, you'd get a fish on the line finally, and then, you know, you'd pull it in and it would pull the other way, and you'd pull again and it would pull the other way. A fish doesn't want to get caught. Neither do men. I've been called a cougar before. Yeah. But I'm not. I'm a leopard. That's a cougar with age spots. So when I get sad and down and feeling sort of lonely, I just click the heels of my ruby red slippers together and say, hello, sailor. And when I was younger, I used to go into Chinese restaurants and order one young guy to go. I still do that on occasion. It just takes longer to fill the order. You go. No, you go. Oh my goodness, I always thought I was well balanced, and then I asked to see my medical profile, and right there in black and white it said February 07, fibromyalgia, November 08, neurotic depression. I thought I went in for a sinus headache. Anyway, I asked my doctor, I said, in the next visit, I said, why did you put in my profile that I have neurotic depression? And he said, well, it sounds better than saying crazy lady. I've had counseling sessions in the past. Once I had a therapist who had been a barber, and then he went into therapy, counseling, and oh boy, one of those days I was really in a sweat, but that was just from the plastic cape. And I thought he had worse problems than I did because he kept talking to himself in the mirror. So to appease my doctor, I went to see a psychiatrist. And the psychiatrist said to me, I want you to read this book called The Power of Now. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then I can't help you. It resonates now. I use it as a doorstop. I'm now reading The Amazing Power of Deliberate Intent, which comes in very handy to kill spiders the size of iPods. Right? Anyway, on the second visit after we talked about the book, he says, you know, some of my patients say, it's not all bad. I do see light at the end of the tunnel. And he said, I look at them and I say, well, that's absurd. There is no such thing as light at the end of the tunnel. There's not even a tunnel. I laughed hysterically, and he's looking at me, giving me the look. I'm laughing, and I said, I'm so sorry, but you know, you're just going to see that on stage someday. This is it. Yeah, thank you. Anyway, I said, you idiot, of course there's no light at the end of the tunnel. It's a metaphor. In real life, it's a bottle of Prozac at the end of the bathroom counter. So video puts on 10, 15, maybe 20 pounds. And I saw myself on video. I didn't like what I saw, so I decided to go on a diet. Now I stay away from cameras. You could laugh a little more. Who's the lady that did the little hee-hee-hee? Could we have 50, there's got to be 50 people here. Could we have 50 hee-hee-hees? 1, 2, 3. Hee-hee-hee. Thank you. Very good, very good. Yay! Intent listeners, though. I love listeners. I love listeners. Anyway, so part of my issues are from my heritage. It takes several generations to heal from the cultures to heal from the past, and I'm part Irish and part Scottish, so I'm still trying to get over the potato famine. Yeah, and I can't decide which kilt to wear when I go out for my fries. So my son was diagnosed bipolar when he was 18. He's 33 now. Apparently it runs in the family. Out of 22 family members, out of 23 family members, actually, 22 have a mental illness. The 23rd one is still trying to fit in. We keep sending him postcards saying, wish you were here. Occasionally my son Joe flies in from Ontario. And if he isn't taking his meds, he just doesn't bother using the plane. He likes to eat at Swiss Chalet when he comes, and I try to get him to order the children's meal so that it'll save me money, but he won't do that. He won't stay in that high chair either. Sometimes he thinks he's God. Yeah, so did his father. His father and God had a lot in common. They were both all-knowing, almighty, and neither one of them could make a sandwich. And not too often visible either. Rarely seen. Once I took Joe to the hospital during a psychotic episode, and he thought he was a carpenter. He was measuring the door frames, trying to be inconspicuous. Anyway, I knew that we were in trouble when that ark got too big for the backyard. We had several hospital visits, actually, where Joe was pretending to be many unusual people, but I don't know, I'm not too different. I go into hospitals pretending to like doctors. Anyway, once we were referred to a psychiatrist and Joe was having nightmares, and the psych said, I don't want to listen to your nightmares. He turned around, he grabbed some paper behind him, or a pad, and I said, are you just going to sit there and write my son a prescription? He said, no, ma'am. He said, I'm just going to finish my crossword puzzle. I said, oh, on the way out the door? I said, okay then. What's a 3-letter word for idiot that starts with A and ends with S? You tell me. A 3-letter word for idiot that starts with A and ends with S. Oh, what is it? What is it? 3-letter word for idiot that starts with A and ends with S. What is it? You want me to say it? Ass. I don't know, that's not as bad as some of the words I've heard today. Anyway, when I was 12, I was grounded for a month, and I thought, how am I going to get out of this one? My dad said, I don't want to hear another word out of you. So I put my tap shoes on. Worked. My dad was so strict. He had me driving a tractor when I was 5. Yeah, but that was just to groom me for the getaway vehicle when I was 6. Yeah, I got a big robbery planned here in Victoria, just down the way a bit. So I think I gotta go driving that getaway car. And also I gotta go straighten up those pictures. Okay? Thanks. Ho, ho, ho.